Hey everyone, Walsh here from Thin Line Defense, and today I'm bringing you one I didn't even know existed. We're going to be looking at the Esstac Angled Mag Pouches. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't know they made these. Maybe they didn't until just recently. So let me show you how they work and how they actually attach to your belt and how you can use them, and then we'll test them out and see if it's something you're actually going to need or not. Let's check it out. So here's an actual close-up of the Esstac 40-degree offset pistol mag pouch. I got it in multicam Tropic. They don't have the Cryptek anymore, but as you can see, it has the same insert that goes through top and bottom, so you can switch it between left and right. And on the back here, what's different, it has the hook on the outside, and then when you open it up, it has the loop on the inside. So remember that when you're trying to attach this to a belt and see if it's compatible or not. And as you can see here, it's just this hook and loop that's sewn into the back, so it's just a single mag pouch with that sewn in. And then you can close this up, and then when you attach onto a belt, it then sits at an angle. So that's pretty sweet. Let me show you how to put it on the belt though. So first thing we gotta do is remove our old pouches, and then I went in and installed this mag pouch. And I had to move it over a little bit, and I want you to see this because the normal pistol mag pouch fits in one molly, but because it's angled, it's then gonna fit in two. So remember that when you're spacing things out. So let me show you how to install this. So you would think it would be as easy as just opening it up and then just placing it on the belt, and then just closing it on the back side. But when you close it on the back side, it actually causes a few problems where it's raised up a bit and there's not as much surface area between the outer belt and the inner belt. Here, let's see if I can lift it up and show you here. See, it's raised up, so it doesn't get a good connection to the inside. So there's actually a different way I can show you how to connect this if you're going to do it on a molly belt that makes it work a little bit better. So here, let me show you that real quick. So instead of just looping it around, place the top one through the molly, and then you're going to do on the opposite side, do the bottom one through the molly, and then you're going to feed the other two corners around and actually connect to the Velcro on the inside of the belt. So here we'll slide this Velcro through here, getting it almost stuck in here, just pull it the rest of the way through. It gets a little bit tricky, but then you can move this tab and go through the molly on the bottom. So we'll just bring this around, slide it through, just work it. You can use some needle nose pliers to kind of get things in position. And then once it's done, you can see you have that tab coming through the backside. Then you can just take the other two pieces and fold these over onto the inner Velcro, and you don't have as much bulk now, so you can see you won't have issues with the inner belt not connecting seamlessly, but it still stays in place nice and cleanly. There's no issue with it moving around. Now let's say you had like a T-Rex Arms Orion, or maybe your molly was all filled up and you want to put this on here. You can fit it around a regular belt. Just install it around here, and it'll connect onto itself. Just install it really tightly so then it won't slide around. You can get a good fit. There you go. See? You can fit on just about anything, and then it removes really easily. Just unhook the tabs from the back and you can just pop it right off. Just to show you the versatility of these, let's say you had a Haley Flat Pack 2.0 and you want to put it on the shoulder straps because you want to carry a pistol pouch on here. It'll fit right on here, just as said before. Tighten it up nice and tight so then it can't move around or slide around up and down, and you can just throw any mags in there. Same with the Haley Flat Pack. You can put it on the Haley DC3RM Micro. Just put it on the shoulder strap and just make sure to tighten it down so it doesn't flop around everywhere. Now you got an extra pistol mag pouch on there. So now that we have the angled mag pouch installed, you can see how they kind of sit on the belt a little bit differently. Instead of sticking straight up and getting all kind of jammed together, they have a whole lot of room for you to be able to get to them without them like interfering with each other. Sometimes the two mags will be too close and you can't actually grab them, because when you do, you kind of get stuck and you've got to grab them both. So you got to be careful when you're doing that. So these angled mag pouches remove that. So the question is then, is it actually any faster? So I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's actually try it. We'll do some reloads. I've never tried it with the angled mag pouches. I've done a lot of training with just a straight up and down one, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some baby deer moments, but let's try it anyway and see how it looks. All right, let's give it a whirl. Gotta put my leg strap on. All right, so the biggest part in getting started is to start slow. Some people wanna rush into this, but run through everything slowly and then blend it all together to make sure it all makes sense and you have the right muscle memory. So if you want to learn how to go fast, start by going slow. So let's try that this time. We'll start a little bit slow and then we'll work our way up and see how things go. So here we are, boom, 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 come down, grab, insert. Keep having some issues with that. Let's try that again. Here we are, go nice and slow again. Bang, 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 come down. Boom. So people yell about me all the time and I just did it. make sure to look at the mag well, even for a split second when you're reloading. It helps you a ton because then you don't just insert the magazine into nowhere. Take that split second, even though it's a tad slower, take that split second, pay attention to what you're doing. It doesn't take that much extra time. You're not that much faster when you don't look, but you're a lot less consistent, I promise you, because I mess up every time. So you should come down, grab, come back up. One more time, nice and slow, bang, 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 out of bullets, here we go, grab, slide forward, there we go. All right, so let's try it a little bit faster and see if these make any difference. I will say I'm having to train back into it, but I do like how I have the extra room. Like I seem like I would be more efficient in this manner, and you may be too, but I love how you have the option now. Like everybody really loves the S-Tac mags, and now you have the option you can run them angled, where normally the S-Tacs only ran up and down, so you really only had one choice. If you want to do like a competition angled mag like this, you just couldn't use S-Tac, and you couldn't use, you know, the universalness of the mags that they have. So it's really cool that they have this. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to train into a little bit more so I can get good and proficient at it, seeing how I trained as the regular upright style the whole other time. Let's try and do a couple fast though. All right, so that was pretty fast. Let's try and do two, but just note the slide won't lock back because obviously we're dry firing. So I'll just do reload, fire, reload. I just won't be able to send the slide forward. Let's try it. So what's my verdict? Man, I think it's pretty cool. It's a different style. Like I said, I haven't trained into using angle mags like this, so it's a little bit different for me, but I do like how they offer it. Where people who have normally looked at S-Tac are like, well, we love their mag pouches, but they only offer really one style. That's no longer the case here. One thing that bothers me a little bit is it takes up a good bit more space than before, so I had to kind of rotate everything around the belt a little bit more. I wish they had a way to make the pouches overlap just a little bit so they could be a little bit closer together and take up a little bit less space. So S-Tac, if you're out there, see if you can make some small minor adjustments. I did reach out to them and ask if they were gonna do some angled mag pouches, and they did already ridicule me and say, hey, Walsh, we had these out for about 37 seconds and you're already asking for something new. So maybe I'll leave them alone for just a minute on some improvements, but I really do like this. I can't wait to train with it a little bit more. And if you're looking for some angled mag pouches, go look over at S-Tac's website. They're hidden a little bit in their special needs section, so you have to poke around a little bit if you're gonna look for them. I'll put a link down to where they're hidden on their page down in the description. All right, everybody, take care of yourself. Thanks to all of our Patreon supporters. Thanks to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes. If you have something to say about these ones, let me know down in the comments. All right, everybody, it's cold out. I'm out. If the competition shooters are doing it, it's got to be a reason why, right? That's not why.